Last Sunday when I met with the small group, shepherd group leaders to speak to them briefly, the ones who are represented here was the downtown campus small group leaders. I gave them 7 reasons for why preaching is not enough. I wanted to persuade them how essential they are in the life of this church and in the normal living out of the Christian life. Peter said that we are to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. So the body of Christ is to serve each other as stewarding grace. Grace comes from God, and then we steward it, we manage it. It is given, and then we manage it. That's the definition of spiritual gifts. A spiritual gift is a way of stewarding grace, taking it from vertical and making it horizontal. And we believe that happens significantly and importantly and normally in settings of small groups. So I gave them 7 reasons why preaching is not enough. I believe in what I do. I have given my life to it. And I know that it is not enough. And here are the 7 reasons. Number 1, the impulse to avoid painful growth by disappearing safely into a crowd in corporate worship is very strong. Number 2, the tendency toward passivity in listening to a sermon is part of our human weakness. 3, listeners in a big group can more easily evade redemptive crises. If tears well up in your eyes here, you probably can get out without anybody asking why. But if it happens in your small group, probably not. Not if it's a good small group. They will wonder, can we help? 4th, listeners in a large group like this tend to neglect efforts of personal application. The sermon may strike a nerve of conviction, but without someone to press in on where it should go in your life, so easy to walk away from that moment of conviction and application. Number 5, opportunity for questions leading to growth is missing. A sermon is not a dialogue, nor should it be. However, asking questions is a key to understanding, and if there is no place for it in your life to grow with clarification and application, you cut yourself off from great growth. Number 6, accountability for follow-through on good resolves is missing. If someone knows what you intend to do in response to a truth, then you will be more likely to do it. And number 7, prayer support for a specific need, conviction, resolve goes wanting. I mean, a few people come up to pray after a service, but we can't handle 1,000 at the end of a service, and yet small groups can handle 1,000. In fact, they can handle it way better than I can here at the end of a service. How many blessings we forfeit not being surrounded by 5 or 10 brothers and sisters laying hold on God with us for the thing we so badly need. Those were my 7 reasons. I really believe it, so that when this is done twice a year and we put out a book like this, we are not playing games. This is life. This is life. If you only know corporate worship in your Christian living and not any kind of smaller togetherness of give and take and query and accountability and love and support and being there and praying, then you are cutting the Christian life in half. And the blessings will be apportioned probably in accord with that choice.